My name is Samantha, and I'm 20 years old. I work at a Walmart in a small town called Jackson in Alabama. Since I'm not a full-time student, my boss frequently assigns me to the overnight shift, especially back when the store was open 24/7. As a supercenter, there would usually be a few employees working through the night, but not many customers, given the rural location. My shift that night was from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m., and only a few of us were doing stocking, while one or two stayed up front at the registers. The night started off normally, with me folding pants in the men's section. I usually kept my headphones in, as there were rarely any supervisors around to tell me otherwise. Around 11:30, a customer came by looking for a specific pair of pants in a different size. I apologized, saying we only had what was on the rack, and he thanked me and walked away. I noticed him glance back, which was a bit awkward, but I thought nothing of it and continued working. As the night went on, the store grew emptier and quieter, almost like a ghost town. Around 1 a.m., I moved over to the appliance section, bringing out boxes from the storage area to restock shelves. That's when I noticed someone through the gaps in the shelves, watching me. When he realized I'd seen him, he quickly looked away, but I recognized his face. It was the same customer from earlier. I found it odd that he was still here without having bought anything, especially after a couple of hours. I finished up my restocking and decided to take a break in the back, just to get away from the strange feeling that I was being watched. Later, I moved to the grocery section to work in the dairy cooler, taking my time to stock items and check expiration dates. The loud hum of the refrigerator kept me focused, but then the cooler door burst open. Through a gap in the boxes, I saw that same customer stepping into the employees-only area. My stomach dropped. I hid behind a box, hoping he wouldn't notice me. I didn't make a sound, letting the loud refrigerators mask any noise. After waiting for a while, I peeked out, and he was right there, standing over the box, smiling. The second I screamed, his smile vanished, and he tried to cover my mouth. I shoved a box of eggs in his direction, causing him to back off, and I ran to find help. I found another stock worker, Bob, and told him what happened. Just then, the man approached us, saying he was from corporate doing an inspection. Bob seemed to believe him, but I didn't buy it. When I asked him his name, he called out Tom and left quickly. The next day, I called the manager to check, and she confirmed that no one named Tom from corporate was scheduled for a visit. Security footage showed the man had been watching me for hours, and a police report was filed. After that night, I switched to day shifts. I still work at Walmart, but now as a daytime stalker or cashier.